Chucky had one of the biggest glow-ups in DBD history as a killer, going from a slow killer with a long 70-second cooldown to only 10 seconds. This made him so deadly that many players consider him the king of A tier now, a spot that has historically been reserved for Spirit. And both of those killers have a lot more similarities than you might think. They are both the only 110 killers with no projectile or trap-based power. Their anti-loop is extremely deadly and almost impossible to avoid, and they both get bursts of mobility from their power. Being a slow killer comes with some downsides though. They both lack map pressure. With so many similarities and an almost equal power level, I asked some extremely experienced Chucky and Spirit mains to go head to head to see who's the stronger killer. In the first match, RGB already showed some insane slice and dices to outplay seemingly safe pallets.
I have to say the Survivor has created a bit of an infinite here.
Sadly, the survivors were incredibly gen efficient, and while Ace delayed his death with Decisive Strike, the survivors were about to get the gen stun. So quad control is still in play. Is that a hit?
That's nasty. Wow.
But in the end, the survivors kind of flew away with the gens, and the chases took a tiny bit too long. Next up, Carol went on Spirit against the same survivors, and he ended up using a very aggressive build. But the survivors did a wonderful job avoiding any potential Starstruck snowballs. They did the gens very efficiently while dying in the right corners, abusing Spirit's lack of mobility.
Oh.
Do they make that though? Nonetheless, Carol showed some insane accuracy on the faces, but was left with only 4 stages and no kills at all. Both killers really struggled with no add-ons. Next up was Lerys, and this time with up to green add-ons. And while Carol managed to get a very nice grab, he failed to get more pressure and only got a 1k. While RGB did not get enough pressure to get more than a 1k, he found a very unique way to make use of rat poison. Oh, rat poison. Wait, that's so interesting.
Yeah.
Oh! Now it was time for Ryoxium and Numi to take the stage on Wrecker's Yard, with Ray going first, and she instantly showed how good you can actually get at Spirit. And looks like we're going in. Oh, okay. Interesting choices.
So we have 2 insta-down perks. One of them applies when you touch a gen, the other one applies around the person picking up. Eruption, which is great to hold on to gens, and a bit of Corrupt Intervention. No need to introduce that one. You're all well familiar.
Oh, that's a... Wow. That's a fast first hit already. That's a locker jump. No.
Oh my god.
Is that head-on?
I have no idea what happened. I think... This is going all over the place. So we had a hit following to another hit following to a... flashlight from G-Man from Half-Life? Who the hell was that man and what was he doing there?
That's a good question.
That does look like it was quick and quiet. You might be onto something. Despite the insane rescue, we have Renato down again. And I was wrong, by the way. I thought there were 2 insta-down perks, but it's not Starstruck, it's Agitation.
Oh, can you carry this basement? No one blocking the pallet, no. This is actually a basement hook very early into the game. Strong position for Ray.
Yeah. I'm guessing that was probably her plan all along, to down someone and still be within range. You notice that she checked before going through the pallet to make sure that it wasn't dropped on her. That's what Hens was surprised about. No one blocking it.
Oh, ho, ho. Oh, there's a ticking time bomb in play.
Are we gonna hear a scream in 2 seconds? Oh my god, did you see what she tried to do? She dropped the pallet by the window.
To fake the vault.
Yes!
Wait, that was insane. And Ray didn't even fall for it.
Nope.
And now there's stuff. There's exposed. Still there? Did this go past?
No way he's in this. Crazy!
Did he?
Ace just burned into the ground and disappeared.
He's gone.
We all expected him to be there. Oh, there's so many turns in this match. This is insane.
Wow.
So while we have a second, for those at home, dropping an item produces the same sound as vaulting a window with quick and quiet, or doing it slowly. So it really does look like it. Oh man. Oh. Ace managed to somehow stay away. The rescue happens.
That's a whole
But it is a trade. Jake had a propeller on his butt with a K. And unfortunately, Renato does not manage to land anywhere safe.
Yeah. Not dropping the pallet there might have backfired big time.
Oh, with agitation, this is just so tough.
Yeah.
Oh my
This
god.
is a very good position for Ray at this point.
If 2 survivors end up in the basement, I don't see them ever coming back from this. Now, keep in mind that unlike some of the other matches that we've already shown, this is competitive format, which means that many of the second chance perks are not in play.
Yeah.
We will not see a deliverance. We will not see anything maybe that can get them out of there. Interestingly, he does not pick up the other survivor. Is deliverance allowed, Hens? Can you answer me that one question?
Oh, you're asking me something. I
That's
don't
okay. If deliverance
think so.
is allowed, maybe it does make sense, right?
Maybe someone in chat knows.
Maybe they were trying to play around the deliverance, expecting it on.
Deli's not allowed.
Okay. It's possible that the spirit doesn't know that and still try to play around it. Otherwise, I don't understand why they wouldn't pick. Or maybe they thought that was like the chance they had to rescue.
I'm sure they know that. Like the DBD League, they're the golden standard rules. Like who actively plays comp, you will know that, especially.
Okay. So this is Ray's home turf. She's not. She doesn't need to do any guessing. This is probably this build and the strategy is probably a result of very careful deliberation.
Ooh.
And very interestingly, Renato I think chooses to die in corner, and I'm sure the other survivors are now really hoping they can pop a couple of gems, because otherwise it's just looking really difficult, especially with Eruption and Dragon's Grip, which is a perk that we would have never seen in this kind of context. But now it's a lot more appealing because it's been buffed a couple of times.
Yeah, that is an interesting choice. Nearly got value, but the survivors managed to all reset while going to the 3-1. That will make it a lot harder for Ray to get going again and get the snowball going. But 3 gens still to be completed and instantly phasing on someone. Strong.
My god!
Wow.
Ray's absolutely in her element right now.
Yeah.
It really surprises me just how willing the Spirit players that we've seen are to wait and do things last second when they are absolutely sure that they can still get the hit and the survivor is locked into a decision.
Strong.
And
this is
one
like
thing...
There's so many gens. So like there are 4 gens around this hook. So the survivors are in big trouble. I think completing all the gens is probably gonna be impossible. Ray snowballed this so well.
Yeah. This is such an odd build, and unlike the ones we've seen before, it's just working.
Yeah. Also, Wrecker's Yard is arguably a bit of a better map. Oh, they're not coming through.
Unfortunately, that might need to be a hit. Yeah.
That pallet is actually dropped. But yeah, okay, they make it.
Yeah.
I think Shack pallet is still up in the game and someone's dead, right?
You might be right. Definitely this pallet here is still up.
Strong face though.
Oh my god. Decisive, I believe, is not allowed.
Ray is not joking around. No, Shack pallet is actually down, my bad.
That pallet earlier, though, was dropped in the first chase and has been there forever.
Yeah, that's true.
And it just doesn't need to be dropped. This gen gets done, but unfortunately, it is the one that holds the least importance for the survivors. The other 4 are all so close. Ooh, a further people happening from Jake, who opts to protect his teammate from getting one tap soon.
Yeah. So this... Okay, because this survives for life now, that offers a significant risk. If the other 2 can double a gen, maybe they can get it done. But these phases are just way too
Ray
much.
just never misses, huh?
Yeah. No missing.
And despite being one of the quieter survivors, like you might as well just have a... You might as well have a little bell attached to you, like cattle. Like this killer's just gonna hear you no matter what you do. The footsteps, the grass. Getting one more gen done.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
like that.
Okay, you have to admit, like Ray is playing almost a perfect game here, right?
How is she doing this?
Yeah.
Like she finds the survivor. Oh my god.
Oh my god, no way.
And a little
She just
good
doesn't
night
miss.
kiss.
She doesn't miss.
Oh my god. It's 50-50, but it's 50% of losing and 50% of her winning. Like, it doesn't matter. Both 50-50s end up with you dying.
What a performance by Roxium, showing a game that was so close to perfection. Next up, Numi was going to play Chucky in the very same setting, and he perfectly showed that Chucky is more than capable of keeping up.
Wait, one of them changed out?
Yep.
We've seen a switch at. Oh, okay. Well, that person doesn't love anyone, apparently.
It's nice.
Oh.
A Chucky expert, and oh, that is an aggressive build. Wow.
That build's taking me back like 4 years. Unfortunately, a survivor gets spotted immediately.
Yeah, looks like we are on Nancy already, and that is a fast hit. That's exactly what we wanted, right?
Yeah. As you mentioned, if killer M1s, then the power is immediately available. But I think that Nancy got a speed boost. She was way too far. Either overcome or life or some other form of exhaustion must have been used. And now the killer is finally catching up.
Ooh. Yeah.
Add-ons are slightly faster recovery and mangled. 2 hexes get done so quickly.
Wow.
But now the killer still has corrupt and eruption is the plan B. Interesting here. What are we gonna see? Could this be a hit? Nasty hit, but survivors did take advantage of the extended chase to get rid of Undying and Ruin both.
True, but this hook is right in the middle. Do we choose to go basement? Looks like it. We have a similar start to the game, I guess. Basement relatively early, but yeah, Ruin Undying instantly gone. We still have Eruption though, and that needs to play a big role here.
Yeah, it used to be a really popular strategy to have Pop and Ruin back in the day, basically as a plan A, plan B.
Yeah.
This kick on Eruption will make it regress if a down happens. That's why it's applied even though the gen is barely done. And okay.
Looking, can we find anyone?
Yeah. Killer was hoping to find someone with third person during the stealth. It's interesting to see when Chucky players use stealth. Oh, they found someone! Without using power means the power is immediately available.
That's a hit.
This could be a down. That power's gone at the green. Interesting pathing from the survivor.
Are they
Definitely
just
looking great.
Yeah, they're delaying as much as possible. But the Anok is coming through and they're dying all the way in the corner. This is the lack of mobility here. Using power to get back as fast as possible.
Okay, now keep in mind, the mangle means that if this unhook gets interrupted during the heal, you could deny the heal entirely. Is that what our killer is trying to do? I was a bit surprised they didn't go for the pickup there.
Looks like they definitely want to get back on that Nancy. I mean, with 70-second hook stages, I think you need to adapt. You cannot just be by the hook anymore. You need to actually pressure the map and force people to do things, because now another survivor has to rotate around and get the pick. But Nancy using her distance incredibly well.
Interesting pre-drop. I think that's a down, 100%.
Strong. Like, one thing you can do against that, by the way, if this survivor goes wide and you aim like that, you cannot hit them anymore. That's a risk you take if you want to 180 around the loop. But
Yeah,
it worked
it's a
out
bit
for
like
me.
back in the day with the J flicking blights. Okay, we really showed that Shaq who's boss. Now, one really nice lucky thing for our killer is that the gen in the main building / shack here is still undone, which means it's a little bit easier to adapt to different 3 gens. But as Hens pointed out, the hook stages being 70 seconds long means you cannot afford to just camp around. It's just too much time wasted.
Kind of looking, what gens are they doing? Can you maybe...
Wow.
Oh! Wow, that's a good...
No eruption applied to any gen. A pallet pre-dropped? Are you seeing this?
Oh!
Did you see that they pre-dropped the pallet?
Yeah, they did, to get for the
If
people off.
Nancy... Ooh. Renato basically just became the de facto janitor of this team. Now has to pick up 2 survivors on the ground. Nancy, in the meantime, has to buy as much time as possible, because with Eruption and some of these gens, this killer could easily overpower them in a 3v1.
Yeah, yeah. But, like, this... Look at that. Oh, she barely makes that window. Buying a little bit of time, and the team really needs it. Now they're all back up, but Nancy needs to get a little bit more here for the team.
That's crazy. She did her best learning from her previous chase and tried to delay the pallet, but I mean, the thing about Spirit and Chucky is that when they're this close to you, you sometimes are in literal lose-lose situations if they play it right.
Yeah.
Using power from ability, probably desperate to interrupt anyone that could be healed. The interruption would be really valuable because it would make all the progress go away with the purple add-on.
Okay, I might be mistaken, but we are almost in the very same position where Ray was in last time, literally.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Oh, does he get the survival stack? No, that's not a hit. Staying at that pallet though.
Oh, fake breaking it. Powers back up. I really like the way they Numi angles the camera to get the most out of the turn.
This is not as easy as it looks. It really isn't.
No. It's so easy to get stuck, and we've seen that before. This is super interesting. I think before picking up, our killer might want to apply more eruption and make sure the gens are not popping. Even though he took a completely different route from our spirit player, the results are mighty comparable so far.
He used the small size there, and no.
I think that was not meant to happen. I don't think he meant to. Oh, survivors on the screen right now is a huge deal.
Yeah, but that means he knows where the picker is coming from. But the survivors also have like a lot of gens progress here, and the Shagpa is still down.
That's a hit. That's a hit. That's a hit. Keep in mind, Renato is to the killer's left, very far. This might actually end up surpassing Spirit, because the Spirit was 2 gens left, and this could end sooner.
Actually, impressive showing, yeah.
I have no idea how this happened. I have to say the strategic decision to slug, I think 4 people so far, has been kind of crazy.
Yeah, it definitely worked out though. He got so much pressure from that, because he can consistently get rid of those health states, and the survivors have to pick, right? You can't just have like multiple people slug, because like nobody's on gens at that point. So you actually
there's a pallet there. There's a pallet there. No, this is the double window tile.
Strong.
So eruption triggered, meaning that gen on the corner now has even less progress. I can see the survivors maybe getting 1 more gen done, but anything beyond that seems like a miracle.
Yeah.
That is crazy. I love the very patient Chucky looking into the distance.
Yeah, but this looks...
cooldown. Yeah.
I mean, Numa is definitely showing that... Like, after the Spirit game, I was like, no way, he can't match that, but he actually managed to. I'm so surprised.
Yeah. Oh, we hear someone injured. That might be Renato? I don't know if our killer player heard it.
Okay, the survivors managed to kind of reset the pressure here, but Eruption is on all of those gens, and Numi's probably looking forward to downing 1 survivor and making them all blow up.
Oh my god.
Stop being such a chicken.
I love the way the third person's used so aggressively. That's a hit. Absolutely nothing you can do. Unlike Spirit, which makes us hold our breath, here we already know ahead of time what the result's gonna be. And that is just a nasty sound.
Honestly, like Chucky's with a small height, he's a bit stronger in those situations. He's harder to like actually grasp where he is exactly and void at the proper time.
And they're focusing on doing the gen together. They could finish it. Oh, it doesn't even look done. Oh my god, I don't think they finish it. You're doing your gens. Oh no! Oh my goodness.
Okay. Very similar performance, honestly, from both killers.
From Ray, which already was just so unbelievable.
Yeah.
Meg of the Forest goes down for the team. GG's.
GG's. Absolutely insane performance by Numi, who showed how much potential Chucky truly has. Both killers ended up with the same result going into the unrestricted round, in which they could use whichever add-ons they want, with Numi going first on Chucky. Yeah. And we are back, and this time the survivors are unleashed. We already see a lot of strong perks on the survivor side.
Yep.
Background
so no limitations on the survivor, but also no limitations on the killer. Wait, and now we have rat poison and a lot of slowdown perks.
And mango. There's nothing crazy unusual in this, right?
No,
to be honest,
I'd say so.
This is a big map too.
Yeah, the ruin's definitely going to be a bit harder to use. No eruption this time. We're getting passive slowdown from several perks. I love to see that this is some people call this the God Filler, right?
Yeah.
Wow, using that tree to some great effect there. The auto reading that Hens talked about lingering so much. This survivor was insane, by the way. That was crazy.
Crazy plays. And third person though.
Brother, how is this even happening? We're body blocking for a healthy survivor.
Because this is the one survivor you don't want to have on the hook first, and nobody gets hit. Oh, Ace is doing such a good job here.
Oh my god.
Taking the injury.
Yeah. So this will probably let the killer know 100% that this is the survivor that he wants.
Yeah, that is the one that you want to have on that hook in such a setting. The one that should hide, but he has been found early.
Oh,
and
that
he's
was
just going to take pile control, right?
Yeah. I am a huge fan of this Ace. He is just not shackled to playing in one tile. He's just been moving when it makes sense, going back when it doesn't. Oh, this might be a hit though. Oh my god, we see just exactly what Hens said earlier.
Oh my god. No, he doesn't get that though. Wow, still a great showing though. And that's definitely some gen purse for the survivor side. They took one hit though.
Now, unfortunately, in spectator mode, we don't see pain rest, but is this a pain rest? Yes, it is. Wow. So when Chucky commits to one direction, he cannot do a flick afterwards, and the survivor predicted that and actually went really wide on the loop, which is a big act of faith that paid off big time. But yeah, this is developing really quickly.
Okay, so the Renato's kind of hovering so that the gen can get progressed. And what is Numi gonna decide to do here?
Nasty hit through window. Only one gen dot, not the worst outcome ever. We see reassurance being applied last second, by the way.
Yeah.
So our killer should now know, if they paid attention or if they could see that Adam is the reassurance user. And I don't know if you agree, but this typically means that they also have swim burst.
True.
Out of hitting here is going to be crucial.
Like, red poison is so strong for these moments. You can just send it and you can see it, and because you can adjust so well on the slice and dice, you can just look at a wall and just send your paw, and you can just adjust to whatever happens.
Yeah, I think a flashbang or slash firecracker attempt was made, but it unfortunately didn't come into play.
I mean, we already saw it, so there is still reassurance that can be used on the survivor, and there are already two gens.
Oh my god, so sorry to cut you, but Renato tries to hide behind the hook, but this killer is extremely aware of these little nooks and crannies where survivors can hide, and he plays it on them really well, and that's really impressive.
So reassurance being used. Yeah, it's like it's very deliberate which way he looks when he starts to slice and dice. Like, you can see him reposition perfectly, so he can adjust, so no matter what the survivor does. You see that little flick at the end before it starts? That's exactly it.
He basically glides around walls a bit like Oni, so that he can come out seeing the best and having the best chance to hit. This survivor will be on this hook for a total of 100+ seconds. I think a body block might be more useful. Yeah, no, this is gonna happen.
Someone's gonna trade the
This
hook.
is pain rest though.
Is he gonna be able to get anywhere?
Right.
What?
No way.
Wait, he doesn't. He doesn't try. Interesting.
Why not? Why not?
I'm not sure.
That is a flashlight, right? Or
Good
am
question.
I blind?
I think it's a flashlight, yes. Maybe he's not aware. Maybe he expected light bomb, who knows? But the ace is gonna leave.
Yeah.
Ooh. Can...
Ooh. The ace is being really precise.
That's it though, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Say goodbye to ace. Now perks like a ruin, potentially Pentimento if it is cleanse, are a bit more painful, but we are two gens.
Absolutely correct. Back to hook we go. Everyone full health here. The gens are extremely split. So if the survivors played well here, I think they have a good chance to...
Oh my god, this is a great target to find.
Actually,
Renato
perfect,
run around the barrel, expecting, I don't know, hoping the killer would zoom past him. Do you think this is a good chase to commit, considering he's dead on hook?
Actually, is he? No, he's not dead on hook, is he? Is he dead
I
on hook?
mean, he would be dead on hook. I mean, after
Oh
the
yeah.
hook.
I mean, you can definitely commit this, but I think Numi is trying for a similar playstyle again, where he's heavily playing into the slugging. Is that gonna work out? We will find out.
He's definitely gonna be able to get Adam injured.
This is so strong. Well played.
That's crazy that after a hit, he has to stay on this tile.
Yeah.
Normally against your average killer, a survivor would last much longer and would be very happy to take them all the way across. But he's probably terrified about taking the team, the killer towards gens that his team is working on. And this will be a pain risk.
Pain for the survivors, but only one gen left to complete, and they are pretty split on an open map. But it's gonna be really difficult. If Numi does the same thing again, or if he manages to, then yeah, it will be hard.
Something interesting happened. We see Renato being healed, and immediately that made the killer assume that they are both at the gen that pop, and I think he is correct in the assumption.
Yeah.
So, do we see it? Oh, well done. They eventually
Strong.
do find a little gap.
Yeah, that is
Oh
ridiculous.
my god, that was a victim of his own auto reading. That look, I honestly would have swung there too. That really looked like it might connect. Meg
see.
played a massive prank on our Chucky. Oh goodness. I don't know if this down is next to a pain risk, this could work. Otherwise, oh, very interesting third person gameplay, and this is probably a down.
Strong chuck spot.
Oh my god, she knew exactly what to do there. And unfortunately, even Chucky has some limits.
This survivor's a Chucky main, so that's probably why.
Ooh.
You know that for a fact I love playing Chucky, so that makes a lot of sense.
That is one of the scariest things, to play a killer and play against someone that is really good at them.
Yeah.
Especially if you yourself are not a master. So we're finally going to see Pentimento come into play. Now that Ruin is gone, sure, gens don't regress, but everyone is 30% slower at doing them.
Gonna be hard. Gonna be hard.
Oh, out of reading. This is a perfect target. Killer now has a really good idea of where everybody is, and this person's dead on hook now, finally. Very short cooldown coming into play. Probably will try to hide behind something, but...
Are they just gonna trade? I don't know how far the gen is, but looks like they just want to get that.
Oh.
Great fake.
Yeah, they trade.
Oh, okay, they get it. I was about to say. Oh my god.
But with Pentimento in the background, can Adam finish the last gen? No way,
That
right?
is a good question. I mean, it has to be close. That's, I think, the reason behind this.
Wait. I did say that this person was dead on hook, but I'm so sorry. We ended up switching to Adam, so they are dead on hook now.
Oh, is it?
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Doesn't get hit though, at least. There's not much they can do though if this pads get broken.
I feel really tense right now. Whether this... Oh my god.
Dude, he's so good though at the angling of these slice and dice. There's nothing you can do as a survivor. He can
I'm
just
telling
see
you try to do this casually, you will get stuck on every corner of those rocks.
I know. I played Chucky earlier. I'm not that good, sadly.
Yeah. He might die in this match, but he's making a YouTube compilation.
With Pentimento being active and only 3 survivors left, Numi managed to close it out at 1 gen left, showing how deadly Slice and Dice is with his perfect technique. But Ray was about to come back and show off Spirit's mother-daughter ring. And I'm gonna be interested in what it's going to be, and we are in for the last match. Oh,
It is indeed recovery and mother-daughter ring.
Oh, did I see forced hesitation? Oh, this is...
Oh
okay.
my god.
I think it's the brute force method. That's gonna be an extremely mean build. And if Ray can have her chases just as short as the last time, then the survivors are gonna be in for a treat, because Grim Embrace and Pain Rush, extremely strong perks to keep the gens down, and Eruption to end it out. But there's no corrupt here, so that's what Ray has to watch out for.
I think she might have just seen someone. Can you explain why force hesitation is such an interesting perk to see? That was a very deliberate play from Ace, trying to provoke into a...
Oh, he predicted that though. That was an insane play by him.
Nasty, yeah. Yeah, that was coming. That was
Wow.
coming.
Incredible play. So,
It doesn't. She does not break the pallet, however.
no.
Interesting. The grass there betrayed him, but a bit eager. I love the weight.
Yeah, that was a nice try by him, but that didn't work out. Oh,
Ooh, very interesting idea. But yeah, force hesitation slows down survivors around the person that you down. So the idea is that if someone is taking hits or trying to protect each other, you will not get very far away.
yeah.
Probably a pain burst coming up. Grim Embrace will block every gen on the map, and that's what's gonna buy us a lot of time early on.
Looking for that gen progress. I mean, did they double up on a gen here? That's the question. Or is it all solo? Oh my god, it's the same scenario. I think the survivor on the hook has deliverance.
No way.
Wow.
Survivors were not caught healing. Probably didn't want to risk it.
This is a bit of downtime though. There's not much pressure coming out.
I think I've seen scratch marks by the edge of the map.
Oh.
Yeah. No, there's definitely no one here.
Oh, they got away.
No, I think Ray is looking in all the wrong spots, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
No doubt Mech has gone back to that gen that is highlighted by Eruption. Yeah. Ace gets healed by presumably Aram or Renato.
That's a long
This
downtime.
could be the life. Indeed.
Yes.
Oh.
It's
Wow.
hard. Wow, that was actually so accurate. With mother daughtering, no scratch marks.
I
Predicted
had
perfectly.
no idea, yeah. This is no longer an easy map compared to before. We now have multiple strong windows to worry about. Oh, the patience really paid off there. This might be another pain res and another Grim Embrace.
Yeah. So, I mean, this gen is definitely being worked. I don't know if they can finish it in time. This might be a pain res.
Most certainly. She seemed to very purposefully go for this hook.
It is.
This Grim Embrace is a bit awkward. Oh.
Oh,
Wow, guess that someone was here. Probably does not want to check. Oh!
there's someone else.
Did we see the other survivor?
Yeah,
This is a
we
bigger
did.
deal.
Absolutely.
Because this person's dead on hook. Eruption could have been triggered, but maybe not worth it. Interesting. Applying it on another gen.
Looks like Ray really wants to play around those gens.
Has she applied it to the gen behind her, though? The one that has more progress? I don't think she
I
ever
don't
did.
think so, no.
That was a bit strange. I think chasing that Atom seemed like the obvious play, but... Oh! Never mind. The Atom come to you.
Oh, walked out. Oh, look at that. The regression is coming out though. This is Pain Res Grim once more. Which means there's gonna be a lot of...
We've never seen 3 unique hooks on 3 different survivors so far in this showcase, I think.
Yeah, true. Very split.
And far cry from the slugging. Oh, this mech is in trouble, however.
Yeah.
Oh my god. There's just no getting away from her.
Yeah. So they can... The face was not crazy accurate. They made it all the way to the corner. That's gonna waste quite a bit more time. Because you need to get back into the map.
I have to say, the 3 bottom slowdown perks are doing a great job so far. But if survivors split up the way they've been doing, force hesitation,
I think
not.
a main reason for this perk is hook trades, but this did not come into play so far.
Right. Eruption triggers. Ooh, a really quick unhook. And keep in mind, this girl has life. And I mean, that's why she slow bots there, and very likely
What?
also decisive.
Yeah. That's a lot of downtime though. There's a lot of chances to do gens here for the survival team.
A down on the Atom would be incredible. Any down to trigger that eruption and make sure that this gen's not popping is probably what Ray's looking for.
Yeah.
Oh, these are the 2 survivors that we don't care about as much at this point. Atom would be a juicy hook because he would be second. Renato, less so. That's probably why he's going to stay. Or risk it a bit more. Great
Lost
fake.
that.
This is a pallet. Wow.
Okay. I mean... Oh!
Brother.
Okay.
Brother, that was disgusting.
I think the survivor is not sure which way they're coming from.
I am
there's-
never breaking Shack Pallet as period from this point onwards.
I mean, it's like from their POV, I don't think they have the duration though to go all the way around, to be honest.
Nah. But definitely something funny happened. So after hooking every single survivor, the obsession is highlighted for Grim Embrace. This is an easy thing to forget, but if Meg forgets it, she's going to die.
Oh, gives up pallet control actually. Interesting.
Oh,
Strong. Walked out. That's a
Yeah.
lot of time wasted once more.
ooh, I think they reached the pallet. Do we want to get rid of it?
Breaking, okay.
If Meg dies now, I think this is a strong GG for the survivors.
Really? Is she death
I think so. Yeah, she is dead. Keep in mind, there's been 4 hooks on one on
true.
everyone and 2 on Meg. And even though she did have decisive on life, they have been exhausted at this point.
She's doing such a good drop though.
Yeah, no, she's doing great. Last a few seconds and you might just win your team the whole game.
Wait, what?
Whoa. I think some walking happened. Yep. Didn't you say that Snusfus was a Chucky main?
Yeah.
You sure they don't play a bit of Spirit as well? Because god damn, that was really good.
Yeah, that's an impressive delay, but now they're injured. Yeah.
I'm
That's what
surprised
happens.
by how effective that mind game is. Oh, Adam had the idea
He's so
to.
slow.
Oh, look at him! No,
Oh my
Adam's-
god. He's like
Adam's
crap
pooping
walking
his
away.
pants. No.
Yeah. They're actually walking in. I don't know how much
That-
pros the survivors have here. That gen is almost on the main.
Oh. Okay. This is where eruption. Oh my god.
Strong.
The blind kick. This is where eruption will become an incredibly powerful nuisance. Very good. Not falling for the 50-50 volt.
Yeah.
Okay, double checking. Adam is a bit cornered. He cannot really escape. Cooldown is back.
Is he gonna die in the corner?
Yeah,
There
and
he
eruption
is.
triggers. The Jenny main is secured. Let's have a moment to remember that Numi with Chucky managed to kill everyone at 1 generator remaining, if I remember correctly. And ooh, actually,
Oh, are we going into the end game already? We might be.
we don't know what the state of the last
No.
gen is looking like, but by the position of Renato, it seems like it's definitely main.
Waiting for eruption here.
Yeah, cooldown of eruption is about to. Yeah, when it's that red, you can start the kick, and it will be ready by the time you do it. And here we go. And
Hard
the only
though,
person
hard.
that on hook is Adam.
Yeah, you would need to honestly perform a miracle here because the Renato's probably hovering that gen somewhere
Yeah.
around it, and you would probably need to find him, and that's what the Ray's trying to do.
Yeah.
Expecting the rotation, and the rotation comes out. Perfect.
Wait a minute.
Well done.
With the speed from Mother Daughter, can we one tap this man?
Yes, we
Yes,
can.
we
And
can.
the survivor's actually healed. I don't know who's the last pain rest. I'm not entirely sure.
Well, everyone's been hooked, so it has to be the one person that was hooked but wasn't a pain dress. Wow.
Mother daughtering. Are we gonna actually see a snowball? Yeah, this pad has to be broken because he can run that, presumably. Oh.
And, well, say goodbye.
Actually, okay, we're not in that much of a bad spot anymore, actually.
Wait, was that Adam? Oh, no, it couldn't have been. I thought I saw him lingering since he has a flashlight, but keep in mind that with force hesitation, it probably wouldn't have worked out.
Oh. Ooh, okay, both survivors around this gen too.
Yeah.
Are there 3 gens around this, or is one of them far?
Yeah,
that's-
they're insanely close.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Look, the mother-daughtering range
It's
is kind of nuts.
disgusting.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Just makes
definitely the add-on putting in the work. By the time the survivor reacted, the survivor reacted when they were sure that it was on them, but by then you're just dead. And they also had to start that gen because they needed to pressure. Yeah, I don't blame them at all. I don't think any of us would have reacted much better there.
No.
And Ray is playing around the lack of scratch marks extremely well, by the way. I don't think she's... Other than that, is slightly extended chase with Meg, where Meg honestly was on point. She has been deadly.
She's positioning herself well. It's kind of like a nurse that is holding up Link as ready to fire in any direction. Because the range of mother-daughtering is kind of ridiculous. And yeah. Back to this gen. Recharging. 40% faster recharge thanks to the green add-on.
And I do love that, probably not on purpose, we are in the Mr. Nice Guy situation where we've been almost hooking everyone.
True.
This has been one of those matches where, thanks to Eruption and the slow that you get from downing anyone, our killer has been just picking whoever was most suited, not really tunneling anyone in particular too much, except
Honestly,
for maybe that megabit.
Pretty good value from the Perks though.
Yeah.
It really did work out, this build. Expecting the vault, but wow, okay. Strong.
Yeah, we're now walking into a slightly scary situation where the generator in the main building will probably become fully blocked by the entity.
Yeah.
But I'm expecting...
Oh, that... Did we see two people there? Oh, not the base game.
Oh my god. Okay, so Hens, is Ray having a bit of a hard time? Why did she go into basement? Was she expecting a Sable Ward down there? What was that play?
So the spirit sound is directional, but you cannot hear how far away they are. And what Ray just did, she faked going around the shack, but in reality she went into basement. And for Survivor, this is like you have to guess. There's no way for Survivor to play that. And they cannot know if you went around or went into the basement. And that's what Ray used there to force a 50-50 situation.
Yes, I've seen that exact scenario play out in a 1v1 where both people were in a call, and seeing the reaction from the survivor was like, what? It's so magical.
It's like
I
a party
love
trick,
that
right?
Ray...
Yeah.
What's that?
It's like a party trick. Well, if you don't know it, and you're gonna be like, oh my god.
Yeah, exactly. It's so cool. I love to see that. And unless our friend Renato pulls out some incredible miracle, it seems very likely that we're going to end in a very similar situation where every survivor will die with one generator left, and it was really, really hard.
Did Numi and Ray just match the results twice? They did, right?
Exactly right. That's exactly
okay.
right. So thank you. We wanted to know which killer was stronger, and now we know absolutely nothing. Complete waste of time. I want my money back.
Dude, his slice and dice were pretty good though.
Yeah, no, it's crazy. Yeah, like this actually makes me really happy because a lot of people are like, Otz, there is no way that Spirit is next to Chucky. Chucky is way better than Spirit, or Spirit is way better than Chucky.
Actually, there are people in both camps. Absolutely.
Yeah, you think?
Yeah. I mean, it's like some people are like, oh no, Chucky's so much worse. I don't know. It's very close. That's for sure.
Yeah. The fun part is that their approach, their builds, obviously their requirements to play each, the way survivors handle each, it's all completely different, but we've ended in a very similar situation. So I do think that, honestly, it is very safe to say that they're both very strong.
Yeah.
And that they are fairly close to each other, at least.
Yeah. That's a tech, by the way. If you position yourself properly at a pallet and the survivor vaults into your husk, you cannot move anymore. You get butted in that position. So yeah, wow, interesting. So
what an
incredible
showcase by Hens and Associates. Thank you so much, Hens, for having me.
No problem. This was by far our closest showcase yet, with Spirit and Chucky performing almost equally every single time. Chucky has his undetectable and hidey hole, while Spirit has more mobility with longer phases, and both having incredibly deadly anti-loot. Spirit cooldown allow for more double taps, while the Chucky with red poison is close to unavoidable if he is precise. While being almost equal, I think Spirit has a bit better mobility and is a tiny bit ahead for me. I hope you enjoyed this showcase. See you next time.